Very good briefing. Before I had this job, I was a judge advocate for about 30 years. There's no doubt in my mind that we have the legal authority to blow up these boats, interdict these boats. In 1989, President Bush, 41, literally invaded Panama, dropping the 82nd Airborne, taking the president of Panama out, putting him in American prison because he was a narco-terrorist drug dealer. There is no difference. In 1994, President Clinton took down the military takeover, the junta, the generals who took over Haiti, and brought back civilian control of Haiti. He was right to do that. Bush 41 was right to clean up Panama. Trump is right to deal with a narco-terrorist state called Venezuela. Maduro is not a legitimate president. He's actually head of one of these terrorist organizations, and I am glad that we're taking him on. But here's my concern. You got 15% of the Navy pointed at this guy. If he's still standing when this is over, this is a fatal, major mistake to our standing in the world. If after all this, Maduro is still in power, that's the worst possible signal you could send to Russia, China, Iran. So I ask the question, what happens when he leaves? And they say that this is counter drugs. It'd be nice if he left. That's not a good answer. I want to reassert again, you cannot allow this man to be standing after this display of force, and I did not get a very good answer as to what happens next.
Why not release this video to the
I think
Congress?
it should be.
Is it a mistake? Is it a mistake?
I think the video should be given to everybody in Congress.
Do you buy their explanation that it's because of sensitive information or equipment? Why should at least 100?
You know, the least of my concerns is this friggin' video. Release it, make your own decisions. This is lawful. I have every confidence that what they're doing is no different than what Bush did. Nobody in the Congress accused the military leadership under President Bush 41 of being a war criminal for invading Panama without congressional authorization.
But by not releasing the video, are they feeding into those attacks?
No, the video, I don't think most Americans give a damn about the video. I'd like all of us to see it. Most Americans are going to know what's going to happen next. I want to know what's going to happen next. Is it the policy to take Maduro down? It should be if it's not. And if he goes, what's going to happen next? I'd like a better answer as to what happens when Maduro goes.
Graham, isn't that the essence, the point that you talk about what happened in 89?
Yeah.
That was a limited operation with them before it happened about a month. 80 more limited. We've been doing this.
Limited? You took the hold up, wait. 1989 wasn't a limited operation. We literally invaded the country, took the president in power, and put him in jail. That's not limited. It doesn't matter the duration. The point is, we have legal authority, in my view, to do in Venezuela what we did regarding Panama and Haiti. The question is, how long does it take? It's not an issue for me. If you want to stage this thing, fine. But I want to address the question, is it the goal to take him out? If it's not the goal to take him out, you're making a mistake.
Senator, is it regime change to take him out? Is it regime
Yes.
change or kill him?
I don't care, just as long as he leaves.
Did they explain that as a regime change? Was that the goal?
No, I'm saying if it's not the goal, it is a huge mistake. Do you understand what I'm saying? If after all this, we still leave this guy in power, what did Trump say? His days are numbered. Every indication by President Trump is that the purpose of this operation is to shut down the Maduro regime and replace it with something less threatening to the United States. Exactly what we did in Panama. And what I want is some clarity going forward. Is that, in fact, the goal? If it is the goal, I would celebrate that being the right goal.
So they need to come back, or that there should be hearings,
Huh.
right? Doesn't that underpin them, the need for oversight?
No,
Clarity on the ultimate goal?
we oversight, what I want to do is, I don't know who provided oversight to the invasion of Panama. This is not about look at the video. Let Congress look at the video. Well, no, Congress. I'm saying they should give it to Congress. I support that. I think that's fair.
To vote for the provision in the NDAA that restricts the Secretary of Defense travel budget if the video is not.
I have told him that I think he should release the video. But the point you're missing here is not about blowing up a single boat. We've blown up 25 boats. For what purpose? Why are we killing all these people? To protect America. And if Maduro is what they say he is, and I believe them, he needs to go. It should be the policy of the United States that when this is over, he's no longer standing, like Noriega was no longer in charge of Panama. If that's the goal, count me in. And I want to know, what's the plan for the day after?
Has the administration properly articulated the objective here with Venezuela?
I think they've articulated their legal authority. I think they've articulated how they decide to blow somebody up and not. But I want clarity right here. President Trump is saying his days are numbered. That seems to me that he's got to go. If it's the goal of taking him out because he's a threat to our country, then say it. And what happens next? Don't you think most people want to know that?
So then do you want them to come back, and would you like to see
Huh?
They didn't answer that question.
They gave an answer that was confusing to me.
So do you want them to come back, and should there be public?
I want us to be level with the American people. What we're doing, I think we're doing a good thing. I think we're making us safer as a nation. We're cleaning up our backyard. Too many Americans have died from. He's aligned with Hezbollah. There's a million reasons you want Maduro to go, but just say it. Just say this man in our backyard runs a narco-terrorist state, aligned with international terrorists. He's a blight on the region. He's there illegitimately. He's not the lawful elected leader. He needs to go and come up with a plan to take him out if he will not voluntarily leave.
Senator Graham, if that's the issue, though, with you say, I'm not impressed with their plan here, why wouldn't Congress then assert itself with an authorization and say, this is the plan, this is what
No, that's not what we're doing here.
Why wouldn't you do that?
What am I authorizing? It's not my job to be commander-in-chief. It's not my job to come up with a plan. It's my job to ask them, what is the plan? We're not military leaders here. If you have Congress come up with a plan to invade Venezuela, what could possibly go wrong? That's not a very good idea. I think we should push the administration. I am. Be clear on what the end game is. If the end game is to take Maduro down, count me in. I just want you to articulate what happens next. No, but I think you have to have all options on the table if, in fact, your goal is to take him down. And if it's not your goal to take him down, you're making a major mistake, because what you're doing is you're displaying a lot of force, you're labeling the guy as a threat to the country, and at the end of the day, he still stands. Every other terrorist group out there will see that as tremendous weakness.